wanted you to be, didn't want you to be alone. Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to Carney's favorite new podcast, 21 Brix Street. This is a little show where we sit down and talk about everything life on the bricks, okay? I am one of your co-hosts, the Ugly Franco. The rest of the Brix crew is in the bathroom right now. They're trying to figure out how to put an automatic soap dispenser on the wall. They ran out of Gorilla Glue, so they've gone to duct tape. My other co-host, my second co-host is coming at you from 4 inches to my right. Guys, his sister still owes us $5. If somebody could contact her about that, that'd be cool. But it's okay, because when you've got a whole town that loves you, we'll hold on to the $5 for a little while, okay? He is the only mat that you don't step on. He's loved and renowned in Kearney here. He's the Van Wilder of Kearney. He's the Rumpelman's terrorist. He's the Elf Bar aggressor. Guys, it's Matt Munch. Give him a hand.
What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Give us our $5 back,
the
Steph.
Rumpelman's terrorist. I like that.
That's right.
Yes.
Our third co-host is coming at you from 3 inches to my right. He's looking beautiful today. I can tell he's been getting some sun. He's been getting his walking in, and that blue on blue combo is just to die for, okay? He's looking like an ocean you could just dive right into, okay? No floaties allowed, please. Guys, he's an international businessman, not to be trifled with in the bedroom, the boardroom, or the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Ask the women's right now what I'm talking about. You'll know. He's an international businessman. He's the CEO of 21 Brix Street. He's the CEO of Brix Downtown. And he's my best friend in the whole wide world above 40. Guys, give him a round of applause. It's the prince of the beers, the king of the Rumpelman shot, Scott Cloney.
What's going on, dude?
Woo!
Thanks. Thank you for that too long of an intro.
Hello, Dad.
That's right. They're getting longer. They're getting longer.
Just keep adding stupid things to them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm about. Thank you.
I'm just wondering how long can we call it a new podcast?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when he said that.
When does it become not new?
Give it 5 years.
It's new to our fourth listener.
Yeah. As long as, yeah. Oh man, this is a good time. So good morning, fellas. How are we doing today?
Oh, living. It's been a while here.
Fantastic.
We got
2 weeks.
Holiday breaks.
Has it been 2 weeks? Yeah.
2 weeks.
That July 4th on a Tuesday really threw people for a
That was weird.
curveball there with.
It was so weird.
It was. I think by the time 4th of July rolled around, I just don't think people wanted to do anything. You know?
The third.
I know
It was a very long weekend.
Yeah.
Very long weekend.
I think I only
It was a fun weekend.
I took Sunday off.
It was very long.
It.
Yeah.
But
Sunday was the only day I went to the lake.
Yeah. How was that?
Normally I spend the whole weekend at the lake. I guess I'm getting old. It's time for me to stop bumming off people and get my own boat, I guess.
we should buy a boat.
Yeah.
You should buy a boat and I'll ride in it.
We should buy a boat.
I don't think there's a we in this.
We all.
I will be able to contribute maybe like $50 a month to
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah. Anything.
Especially in the summer season.
Think about this. If we get 4 or 5 people,
Yeah.
everybody throws in $50 a month,
Yeah.
we can own a boat.
Yeah.
Damn, we could get a Mastercraft for that.
We'll be Mastercraft. We'll be paddling around Johnson's Lake in no time, baby.
Is that open? What do they call it? An outboard or?
It's an inboard
or
motor.
outboard?
It's a wake surfing boat, so it's got ballast tanks in the back.
Okay.
So it's made and it's got like a platform on the back for wake surf. Because you know what wake surfing is, right?
I'm all about wake surfing.
Okay. I bet you've done it many times in your life.
I have never done it, but I could. I see videos. I'm like, I could do
fun.
that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I believe that you could, but we would have to.
Yeah.
We'd have to give it a few tries.
Believe it or not, back in the day, I was a pretty good water skier.
Water
yeah?
skiing.
I know a lot of people don't water ski anymore. I think they could pull me right out and I just go right to it. I never got down to the. I mean, I tried slalom once.
Yeah, that's
how my mom used to slalom.
A weird stance for a slalom. I like to two too and go.
Well, you're on the slalom. Your body's never over your feet. You're moving constantly, so you don't really feel very strong.
Yeah.
Unless you know what you're doing. So yeah, that could be a rough time, huh?
Yep.
You said your mom slaloms?
My mom slalom skied. The last time I saw her do that though was probably like 12 years ago.
Was she shredding though?
I mean, she was. I would just say for a 40-something-year-old woman, it was very impressive that she still could get up.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
What's her secret?
I was a little kid. I only knew how to knee board.
Yeah.
I was a knee boarder.
You were a knee board. See, that would hurt my knees.
Seeing it like, I mean, yeah, I was probably like 12 years old.
You ever try to barefoot ski?
No, that you have to go really, really fast for that.
Yeah, you gotta
lay
go
down
fast.
and you
You
pull
hold
up.
on to that pole on the side of the boat.
Yeah.
That just looks like a
Me, I
terrible
could
time.
never get turned around to get my feet going in the right direction.
Oh, so you've tried?
I tried.
It?
I was back when I was like 15 or 16.
Right.
I didn't have a care in the world. Yeah. We go down to the Lake of the Ozarks and chill
Laws.
with my family and their friends.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah. We did a lot of boating back in the day. Now I'm old and don't have time to do that.
Now he's smoking things.
And you still want to buy a boat.
Yeah, now I just smoke things.
And he still wants to buy a boat. He just
I would
needs
like
more
to buy a
people
boat.
involved
Yeah,
in
I
the
just
boat.
we need to be a community effort. We could buy the Brix boat.
I'm so
Well,
down.
yeah, I was going to say,
And
what is
everybody,
it? So down to be
everybody owns it. Like throw in $10. Everybody
Yeah,
owns this
yeah,
boat, and
yeah.
you know it's kind of like a what do they sell down in Mexico? Timeshare.
Oh
Sell it
yeah,
as a
yeah.
timeshare.
Got a timeshare
Yeah.
boat?
Like a timeshare boat. We'll take it out today.
Hey, you ain't got it like that until you got a boat on a timeshare, okay?
Yeah.
The only thing is, are we letting everybody take it out when they want, or is it a deal where we're paying for it together so we're on it together? Like he can't invite his girls, all the
we
girls
would
that
try
hit him
and
up.
do it together, but I would assume there would be weekends that some people would want to that other people can't.
Right.
The only thing is, though, is like if we get this boat, I don't have a truck, so Scotty's got to loan me the truck
Right.
too.
I hear
True.
you. So we have to buy a truck now too.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, tax write-offs.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
tax write-offs.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got some things to write off.
we got a
coming
lot
up.
of things to do.
If we just do a little makeshift, like put a piece of 2x4 and like a few bottles on the boat. There we go, the Brix
Right.
bartending boat.
There you go.
We go around in Party Cove and serve up drink. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That's a business idea, baby. That's
not
a
a bad idea.
That's a bar. That's a
boat.
floating bar, baby.
The water bar.
Oh yeah, the water bar. Let's go.
I don't think it would be legal.
I don't think so.
I don't think that'd be illegal. Yeah, that'd be rough. So, anyways, yeah, what do we got?
So we've got me and Matt have got a shot to try here. The jelly donut with some delicious rum chata and raspberry liqueur.
Shout out Kearney Police Department. We can get you also a shot of Kahlua to get that coffee with your donuts.
What?
Come on by.
Oh,
So cheers.
Cheers.
that's good.
Oh yeah,
Tastes like a jelly donut, don't it?
that's real good.
Right? Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you
See, Matt, if
policeman, you come over here.
If you would just branch out just a little bit from just straight Rumplemints, you can enjoy sweet shots like this. you know?
Listen. I've explained this time and time again. It is for a purpose. Yes, I've done it enough to where I do enjoy it. I can enjoy it. But it is to get drunk. These shots are more expensive.
No, that's
And-
less expensive
Oh, it is less
by
expensive?
like 50 cents.
Oh, okay. But does like
Buy $1.50
quarter-
on Wednesdays.
a quarter of the alcohol in here. Rum chata is like 15%,
Yeah.
and then
But
grape.
it's so good once it
or
hits your lips.
Raspberry
you don't
liqueur is
have to,
like 20.
You don't have to like choke it down.
I only ever choke it down when I haven't had anything to drink before my first Rumpies.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
It's for a purpose.
Fair enough.
We're getting a job done.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
So to recap here, the last couple of weeks, I mean, we had the red, white, and blue party.
Yeah, we did.
On June 29th, which was another great turnout.
That was a good time.
Thank you all for coming out.
We love you.
Appreciate it. That was a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed your time here and the giveaways. And
yeah, Scott handed out. I mean, he walked up and down like 3 times with a bag, and every time he got to me, the bag was almost empty.
If you miss our parties, you're missing out.
You have to be here for the parties. You can spend $10 and leave here with the best time that you had all night at all the other bars, because this place is the best. And then you're getting absolutely kind of wasted because Bossman out here wants you here.
Right.
He wants to show you love, wants to give you little things.
Have a good time.
Plus, we dress you up in beads.
Yeah, beads and glow bracelets and
sunglasses
and
night glasses, actually.
Night glasses, yes.
Yeah, they had a blue tint to them.
Yeah,
they were cool.
Me of detasseling glasses.
Ooh.
Did you guys? I never detasseled. I've never detasseled.
I detasseled for 6 years.
I should start.
Really, you did?
Maybe I should start.
Yeah,
There's
no time like now, you know.
Is there an age limit to detasseling? Could I go out there and detassel?
No, but you definitely wouldn't want to be the detasseler. You'd want to be like the bus driver or something.
There is a weight limit because when you pass out in the cornfield, the kids have to carry you back. So if you're too big, then they can't carry you.
I promise you, at the age you are at, you would rather go to the gym than walk through a fucking cornfield.
I hate the gym.
So just a little example, like majority of cornfields are irrigated by pivots. Mm-hmm. So the big ass sprinklers. Yep. So the ground is flat walking through it. Mm-hmm. So those are like better. It still sucks because the corn is tall. It gets to be like 100 degrees inside the cornfield. All this crap. You have to wear long sleeves so you don't get corn rash. All that stuff, but you hit one field. I tell you what, you were to get to one field where it is pipe irrigated, where instead of in between the rows, the ground being flat, it's at a V.
Right.
It's like a trench.
Gotcha.
And you have to walk through that. You'll hate your life.
Yeah.
You will turn around and quit.
Gotcha.
I was athletic. I was in high school. I was good to go. I was in shape. Those fields fucking sucked.
That was back when you so my question,
because you have to walk with your feet.
Don't you start at like 6 a.m?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get up at 5. You get up at 5. You have to be.
So how did you do that?
With help from my parents and my siblings.
Yeah.
My dad should have talked to them when you were with the Buffalo Wild Wings.
See, that's the thing. I was never late to work when I lived at home, was I?
No, you're right. True.
My mom woke me up for everything.
Mommy, wake me up.
My mom woke me up for everything.
That's good.
That's how I was until I went to college, dude. If nobody's waking me up, I'm not getting up until 1.
Right.
My mom was waking me up every day.
I was supposed to go fishing with my dad on Sunday morning.
And you didn't go?
Well, no, I didn't. I woke up and my alarm clock was unplugged.
Well, that's the excuse you always gave me.
It wasn't. See, now you can know that it's not a fucking excuse. It's like I wake up, but I don't wake up. I hear the alarm in my sleep, and I'm like, shut up.
Unplug the alarm.
Just unplug it. I like that's how you go. You go to the source of the problem when you're in your drunken stupor.
You honestly have an alarm clock?
I've got a Google Home.
Okay,
is that pretty cool?
I mean, it plays music, but it also
but not an actual alarm clock.
No, I don't have one that goes beep beep beep.
Yeah, that was gonna be cool.
I probably should and put it across the room.
Right,
but
it's just so mean to yourself.
The Google Home works when I want it to.
I just use my phone.
It also doesn't help that I was up till 4 a.m. the day before I was supposed to wake up at 6.
What were you doing out till 4 a.m? I've told you numerous times nothing good happens after midnight.
He started so many
You're
times.
one of the people that causes those bad things.
Well, sometimes.
You implicate it. You own a bar. You are about after midnight.
I am about after 1. Yeah.
I am 25 years old and I
probably need to
still
change
get
it
invited
to
to house parties.
Nothing good happens after 1.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It was a fun night.
What were you doing?
Nothing bad happened. I walked home.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Oh, I went to a party.
Cool.
I went to a party.
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
So did he? So
Corey Van Doord's old residence.
Hey, shout out to him.
The 808.
Shout out to him, baby.
If you look, it's
My
so
guy.
funny. I sent a screenshot to him. So the kids that live at the 808 where he used to live,
Yeah.
on Snap Maps, it
Still says Savage Ruthless.
It's listed as a club.
What?
They put it
Really?
They put it on Snap Map that it's like a nightclub. Here, I'll pull it up.
I thought it still said Savage Ruthless.
My friend Chris showed me this. It's
Shout out to Chris.
hilarious.
Shout out, Chris.
Jeez, where is everybody? Open up my Snap Maps, and there's like half as. Oh, now everybody's popping up. It's just loading. I don't get any service downtown during the day.
Really?
Rough.
Like it says, I
Rough
have
down
4
here.
bars, but it takes forever for things to load.
Nah, it is rough.
So while Matt's looking that up, besides 4th of July, this week we've got cruise. It's cruise week, everybody.
Ooh, baby.
Downtown
Oh, it does say
cruise
Savage
week.
Ruthless still as a store,
Right, doesn't it?
but there's a. What did I look at?
So we've got Tuesday. We're karaoke, our typical karaoke. We are giving away
And that's
tickets.
today.
That's today.
Giving away tickets?
We're giving away tickets to the 21st Street Block Party
My goodness.
on July 21st. Friday, cruising karaoke.
Whoa.
We're having karaoke again on Friday, our typical second Friday of the month,
Let's go.
where we're going to give away more tickets
go,
to the
baby.
21st Street Block Party.
Let's go.
And all you got to do is sing. All you got to do is get up there and sing.
That's right.
And you have your chance to win tickets to the biggest event in Kearney since last year. It's 21st Street Block Party.
That's right.
Okay. So it's pretty easy to do, pretty easy to win. And also tonight, we've added a few new specials. We got $3 Brix Bomb Pops.
Ooh.
And on Tuesdays now, we're going to start something new. From 9 to 10, we're doing 50-cent draws of Coors Light.
Oh, my.
So
God.
come down early.
we got the Coors Light on sale. Do we even have Bud Light on tap anymore? Nope.
No, we don't.
Heck 'em.
We don't have.
That's partly because it's not selling, and partly because of the conundrum with Southern, or not Southern, with Eagle. Yeah, not Southern. Sorry, shout out Southern.
We
Southern, you did
kind
a
of
good
cut
job.
them off before all
AP,
that
my
stuff
guy.
happened in April. With Bud Light, we kind of pulled them anyway before that. So
I guess it.
don't hold that against me, people.
I don't know.
I love
Nah.
everybody.
don't
I don't
know
care
why.
what you do. We've talked
Yeah.
about that before.
Yeah.
You know? But
It was, yeah.
I can't figure out how to switch like what it's showing up as, but it does say Savage Ruthless still. But my friend showed me, and he went and
Savage
clicked on,
Ruthless
he
for
went and
life.
clicked- He went and clicked on it.
For
It
life.
was like a nightclub,
Huh.
but maybe that was just a short-lived thing.
I'm sure it's somewhere. I don't think you're a crazy person, but it might not be the Snap Map. Huh?
Whoa, that's kind of cool.
What?
So when you go into your Snap Map, you can like pull down this little bar, and one of the options is memories. And so you know how you have your Snapchat memories?
No way.
So it pops up. It
Location
shows
memories?
where you took those pictures.
No way.
That's cool.
Wow, that could be handy.
That's
'Cause
actually cool.
I'm like, where were we when I? Like,
Yeah.
no, that's handy.
Yeah. Where did I steal this stop sign from? Did we take a picture? I think we did. That's all Matt, dude.
There we go. I took this picture in philosophy, and it shows up at the philosophy classroom.
You're a philosophizer.
A philosophizer, baby.
That's so cool.
That's the one class that you attended.
Oh, hey, there's Alyssa Schlott.
Shout out to Alyssa.
Shout out to her.
No.
Oh, what? Come on. Hey, we already did. We can't say no
Can't
now.
take it back now.
Can't take it back now. We don't know how to edit this. Come on. This is live, pretty much. Nah, I'm playing.
That's cool.
But then we are gearing up for the 21st Street Block Party on July 21st. That is July 21st. 1 week from Friday. We've got Cali, Indiana, Casey Cameron coming out from Omaha, singing. We got food trucks from Nick's Euros.
That's right.
And Get Sauced Barbecue. Shout out to Nick's.
Nick's has a
Food truck, yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Yep, they were here last year, Matt.
Yeah,
I
I think
remember
it's-
that.
Well, I think they've only had it a year. That might have been
I don't
the
think I
first
was
year
in
they
town.
bought
Yeah, it was one. I think they have it. It's recently
new.
new. Yeah,
It's definitely new.
within the last 2 years. So, yeah, I love me some Nick's. You know?
Give me a ham and cheese Euro, baby.
Ham and cheese. Euro, huh?
with the tzatziki
Ham and cheese.
sauce, man.
No, ranch.
No,
Ranch.
Come on. What,
It is
what are you
Tuesday, so I
talking
think I'm going to go
about?
there after this and eat.
Nick's?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
let's go to the Toasted Goat.
Oh.
Don't they have a deal on
Have you still
Tuesdays,
not
though?
eaten there?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we're going to the
Oh,
Toasted
you haven't
Goat.
eaten there?
No.
Oh, dude.
We're going to the Toasted Goat.
Go to the
Is it
Toast.
open?
$10 sandwiches on Tuesdays at
Is it-
noon.
is it open?
It opens at noon.
Oh.
$10
That's right.
sandwiches on Tuesdays, and there's no tax
Boom.
because they do it like the bar fee, or like how they do bar drinks.
I haven't ate much since yesterday. I had some work done on my teeth,
Oh, did you?
and I'm blinging now. Huh?
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
wow.
I need. That's what I need.
I'm blinging.
That officially
okay.
states
I'm
that
straight
you're
up
getting
gangsta.
old.
No, that means
when you
I'm
get
gangsta.
metal in your teeth.
I asked for gold, but they gave me silver.
Oh, come on, dude. Give him the gold.
You look like Gata.
Yeah.
Gata needs his get.
So I got to wear this thing for 2 weeks, and then I guess I get a white one or something that looks more like a tooth.
Oh,
but I was like, this is cool. This
lame.
gives me street cred, bro.
He's a hammy.
This gives me street cred.
Hey, what's good, hammy?
Yeah, you're already wearing blue. You've chosen your side, dude. You're a Crip.
Yeah, I'm something. I'm something.
You're gonna start Crip walking cat.
But yeah, kids. Yeah.
So that's what we got coming up. How was Mount Rushmore?
Oh, it was
Past
good.
2 weeks you've been busy.
I know, right? It was good. We went up to Mount Rushmore, went to Bear Country and the Reptile Gardens, Mount
Did you see a
Rushmore.
bear?
Oh, dude. I sent you those videos.
You saw
didn't
baby
I?
bear. I mean,
Saw
like
baby
out in
bears.
the wild.
Oh, yeah. No, not out in the wild.
yeah, you were at a zoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was.
That
at a
doesn't
zoo.
count.
Yeah.
You should have fought a bear.
There was a white wolf that was just laying on the cement in this bear country. Everybody thought it was dead. They were like literally stopping and like checking to see if it was breathing. It looked like it was dead.
Was
just
it?
laying there.
It
No,
wasn't.
it was alive. It was alive.
Yeah.
People
Somebody
were
threw a
going
rock
up
at
to
him.
it?
No, they weren't. They were driving. You stay in your car.
Yeah.
And there's like a path that you drive, and when you come to this curve, you see this white wolf sitting in basically on the side of the road. You could get by him, but he looked like he was dead. It looked
Yeah.
like somebody had hit him.
right.
no.
Right.
Yeah, but nobody did. It was alive. It was alive.
Yeah. People were throwing rocks at him from their car, and he got up and ate a kid. That's how
Yeah.
he found out that it was alive.
But it's like keep your windows up and things like that.
Right.
Whatever.
You didn't
Oh,
keep your
yeah,
windows
I
up.
didn't keep my windows up. I like to live dangerously.
I too like to live dangerously. Going to hit on a 20.
Yeah. Looking for that ace, baby.
Let's go.
I suggest you stand, sir.
Oh
movie.
my.
Name that
So,
movie.
yeah.
Is that Austin Powers?
It is indeed.
Oh yeah, I nailed it.
So yeah,
My name's Alata.
it's such a
Alata
far
vagina.
It is such
Oh,
a far
thanks, man.
drive up there though, and it's such a boring drive.
Thanks, man.
Is it like
Is
it
it?
like northern South Dakota?
It's by Rapid City.
I don't know what that is.
so yeah, it's like a good like 6 hours then.
Yeah, it's
Is it
6 hours. It's a
5-6
6 hour drive.
right.
My highlight of the trip, we stopped at Ole's in Paxton, Nebraska.
Ole's? What is Ole's?
Ole's is a big game restaurant. So they have like all these animals
Oh, like-
stuffed on their walls.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Elephants, a giraffe, like
That's awesome.
the ones they've gone out and killed.
Yeah.
So that was
Ooh.
cool. That's a good place if you're ever in the Paxton
Don't see a
area.
lot of elephants in
Swing by
Nebraska.
Ole's. No,
Right?
I believe they shot it in Africa, Matt.
That's cool.
Some old guys in there like,
They're like from like, and each one of them has a little plaque that says what it is and when it was shot.
And where? Did they say where too?
I think it
That's
said
cool.
where too.
That's
so,
cool. That's cool.
But yeah, the whole place is.
Yeah, that's really
full of-
cool.
There's a polar bear.
Could we get a taxidermied polar bear in here?
That'd be a good idea.
I think we should get a big old moose head on the wall.
Yeah, I think we need some sort of big exotic animal.
Scotty, you pay for my
See?
trip, and I will
See,
go
there you
shoot
go.
your
See,
moose.
like a real live polar bear. See that?
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
My kid, they thought it was alive.
Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. You peed a little. You peed a little, Scott. Don't lie.
Right? And I did like their bathroom signs, pointers for the men,
Oh, there you go.
and setters.
There you go.
Pointers. That's great. So what
We
was
should get some funky bathroom
Like
signs.
here's the giraffe. They killed a
Check
giraffe.
that out.
fucking
My
awesome.
goodness.
Yeah, right.
Look at that thing.
that's
It's
really
like
cool.
10
Zebra?
feet long.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
And a water buffalo.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mountain lion.
Is that what that is? I was just saying that.
I believe that's a mountain lion.
And the
I
antelope.
get Scott up on
An
the wall like
antelope?
that.
Yeah, right.
We should get an antelope head. We
should.
For the lopers.
It's a good idea.
That is a good idea. An antelope head, or maybe just the antelope butt. I like the ones where they have the butt sticking out from the wall, but
We don't want anything spooky to happen while we're not watching with you here, dude.
But you
with
guys,
me here.
they have decided to add a
spooky
fifth face to.
I love
Can you send that to us?
I love how you made it black and white.
Yeah.
Austin. I sent this picture. Austin sends that back to me. So
That's hilarious.
shout out to Austin.
That's great, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, what did
added
you?
my face to Mount Rushmore.
It's fantastic. What was your kids' reaction? Were they like, wow? Or were they kind of like, I'm hungry? You know,
To what?
to the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, they liked it. Yeah.
I was probably about Carter's age the last time I was at Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
the last time I was too.
really young.
It's fun.
'Cause Utah, the place that you went, the indoor water park or whatever, we went to a place called Evans Plunge that is like on the border of South Dakota and North Dakota.
Yeah. Yep. So we also went to a place called what was it called? Rush Mountain, and it was like a thing where you get to ride these little.
Oh, is it like where
Like-
you go down on the rails?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good time.
It
I've
was-
seen so many videos of people like not stopping and then somebody in front of them is like on their brakes and
Is
just
stopped.
nailing them.
Oh man,
But yeah, it was.
that'd be rough, huh?
And then we toured the caves. Went in a cave, and that was pretty cool.
Was it scary? Were the caves kind of scary? You were there without a guide. Would you
No,
be freaked out?
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
shut the lights off.
Oh no.
And then he started talking about like, this is absolute darkness. Like this is absolute darkness. If you would stay down here for more, I think he said like a week, you would start to go blind because you're not seeing anything.
Really?
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
Have you ever
rough.
seen the
So
movie
then
The
you're in,
Descent?
then he's talking about that, and my anxiety's going back up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh shit.
Get
What if
me
this
the
happens?
fuck out of here.
What if our phones all die? What if we don't have any lights? How do we get out of here? You know?
Yeah.
Start hyperventilating?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the movie The Descent?
Yeah, that's super creepy.
I don't think so.
As a little kid, I saw it, and it
my
really
gosh,
messed me up.
Oh, you need to watch The Descent. It'll probably keep me from ever going on a cave tour.
Yeah, yeah.
It's it.
There's
The premise is like
Ugh.
all these ladies go on a girl trip.
Yeah, bachelor
And
party or something.
they were it wasn't a bachelor. It was
Shout out to bachelor parties.
they were going to explore
you laughed at
a cave, and this cave supposedly had been known before, or like had been explored before. So there's maps of it and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, the big explorer of the group is like,
Sorry.
Matt's
Just stop
We're
it.
so
and
high tech.
start.
they go on this. So they go to this cave, and they figure out that this girl was lying. One of their friends was lying to him, and she was like, "Well, this place hasn't been explored or discovered yet, so we can be like the first ones to do it or whatever." And so they do it. They get in, classic like cave in, get stuck in there, have to find a different way out. Well, there's like this like albino like species of creature that lives down there.
Gollum.
Yeah,
But,
it looks like Gollum.
but murder.
But there's a crap load of them, and they
Yeah,
get picked
yeah.
off one by one.
Yeah, it's
Really?
super creepy.
Terrifying.
Yeah, they're screwed
Terrifying.
so early, and then these things.
Yeah,
just
one of
start
them
coming out of the
breaks
rocks
their
and
leg
killing
like
them.
right off the bat.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, it's so
but
bad.
it is creepy. There's two of them. There's a Descent
Yeah.
2. The Descent 2 is not as good as the
I never
first
saw the second one. Nope.
one. But yeah, I will not be going on any cave diving adventures.
That's what I thought of. That's
No
why I asked if it was
spelunking for me.
scary.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you said he shut the lights off and started talking to you, I'm like, dude, if he's like, all right, guys, so 37 people disappear from here every year. You're like, okay,
Well, then
this is over.
Then at the end, towards the end, and he starts talking about their adventure tours, and he points to this little hole, and this hole could not have been
You got to go through it like Superman.
more than 10 inches wide.
No.
And he says, "Yeah, this is the start of it. We crawl through here, and it's all on your hands and knees the whole way."
Oh, that's
And I'm like, nope. No
Nope.
fucking way.
No fucking way.
No.
No.
I've seen that. Like, there's a guy that I saw a clip on TikTok. He's like, these are the holes that you have to go, like, when we call it the Superman. And it's because you have to have, like, you have to be, like, have your body at, like, such an angle.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have, like, your shoulders basically parallel, or, like, parallel with the walls. And you have to, like, just inch your way through, like, a little worm.
Yeah.
Then he was talking
Like
about
a snake.
Yeah.
Then he starts towards the beginning of the tour. He talked about like earthquakes and how if you're in a cave, you won't even know that it happens.
Really?
And I'm like thinking to myself, man, I don't know. I think if there's an earthquake, all this shit above me is falling on me and I'm dying now.
Right?
I don't trust.
Did he explain why you wouldn't be
I think he did, but I can't remember.
Right.
Like,
Because that's where
weird
Scott
that
tuned
you-
out and
Right,
had that
because
thought.
inside the earth and not feel the earth shaking.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
think it'd be
Weird.
worse.
Yeah. You would think it would be bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I never saw 127 hours, but I read the Spark Notes, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Trying to wiggle through something with one of your freaking arms not there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Gotta chop it off.
No chance. No chance. The tour was about an hour, and at about 30 minutes in, I was like, all right, I need to get outside.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not claustrophobic, but it starts to make you claustrophobic. You know?
Yeah, yeah. The longer I'm in here, the more possibilities that something could happen. I don't want to be in here anymore.
Right.
It's rough, dude. That's a good trip, though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
A
good.
little fear involved.
Yep. Get it out.
Do we have a would you rather?
I don't. I've been doing other things, and I do not have a would you rather.
I don't have a would you rather.
I was on a. Me and like we talked about on the last one, my wife is opening up a party store.
Yeah.
And so we went on the podcast that Complete Music does.
Okay.
This was over 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
But he had cards with a bunch of would you rather questions on them.
Oh, nice.
It was cool.
Nice.
There's
Nice.
like three different colors and three different color categories and things like that. So
Whose pod did you do? Is it the small business?
no, it's complete. No, it was Complete Music's.
What's complete music?
Complete Music is DJ service.
Oh, okay.
For weddings and stuff.
Oh, okay.
They're down by Bread and Butter Tattoo down here.
Oh, it's a
Across the
business
street
here in
from Mona.
Kearney.
Yeah, it's across the street from Mona. It's a national chain. Complete Music and weddings.
Oh, so he has questions for like podcast type scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah, it was good.
I can think of them all day, but
Yeah, complete
Yeah,
weddings.
cards
and
are cool.
events. Right here. High Plains.
How about instead of a would you rather,
yeah, anything goes. Yeah.
what if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I think we talked about this one like episode 4. I'm not gonna lie.
Did we?
Well, me and him because you weren't here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Maybe you answer it because we have. I think we decided invisibility. We wanted to be creeps. We kind of wanted to be creeps. We wanted to watch people or disappear. It was either stop time or be invisible or something. Would you rather eat a jelly donut filled with honey or take down a hornet's nest?
Let's talk about this. Let's
don't know.
talk about deodorant
Okay, let's talk about deodorant.
because it is hot out.
He's still pissed about his ex.
And I cannot, like, for some reason right now, I am just, I mean, I'm a bigger dude. I sweat. But right now, it just feels like I am just in a shower when I step out in the sun. Bless you.
Thank you.
And so I was looking for a new deodorant, and I come across this Axe, and it says 48 hours of, dryness protection. So I slap it on. Within the first hour,
Yeah.
I'm pitted.
Okay, so is it a antiperspirant or a deodorant?
It was an antiperspirant.
Yep, that's gonna block up your pores and not do what deodorant does by design. So you're gonna stink, boy. You got to get rid of that antiperspirant.
But that's fine because, I mean, look.
Yeah. Deodorant, like you'll sweat like you normally sweat, but deodorant masks it and then doesn't cover your pores up.
Yeah, but that's not that doesn't help the pit stains that I have, like, all in my shirt.
Oh, Yeah, that's true.
and the wetness that is happening. But when somebody puts 48 hours of dryness protection on, it should do that. That's false advertising, isn't it? I should sue Axe and I should become the owner.
I support 100%.
Yeah, I think so.
Matt's silence is agreement and solidarity.
Well,
He's with
sorry.
us.
I'm looking for a would you rather question.
No, we appreciate you. That's interesting, though, huh?
Yeah, it's just
They just throw a label
you
on
just
and they
throw a
don't have
label on
any
there and
accountability
You don't have
on
any
it.
accountability because
So-
clearly they did not test 43-year-old overweight men on this thing.
So what I'm hearing is, hey guys at Axe, okay, we've got to volunteer for some testing.
Testing.
We need
And
you to.
I'm like the key. I'm just sitting here right now.
Yeah,
I'm just sweating.
it's true.
It's not even
I saw
hot.
it. I saw it. Yeah, it's true. But it is the antiperspirant, though. Deodorant will be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, but
What?
Yeah, it's.
Don't listen to him.
Don't believe me until.
Antiperspirant is way better. Like
No,
the gel deodorant is terrible.
No.
oh, I can't do the gel.
Yeah,
I cannot do the gel.
It don't
Mine's
matter
gotta be
about that.
like-
It
mine's
has
gotta
to
be
be a
the clear
all
deodorant.
gel.
The clear,
The blue stuff.
Antiperspirant is the
Yeah,
white
just
stuff.
make- makes it wet.
or white, or
The
white.
white
I'm
stuff
okay.
is antiperspirant. You can actually, Corey Van Dorn told me this. He did this. You can there's some chemical burning that you can do to your armpits that seals those pores.
Oh, really?
He did that because he had really bad pit sweat.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've heard that a lot of people do that. Like people with bad foot odor too.
Yeah.
You can do that to your feet.
Really?
It just seals off those pores.
Really? But back to it though. Deodorant, antiperspirant, it don't work. Do you use antiperspirant every day?
It works for me.
Really?
Yeah. There was.
All right, talk to me then. Talk to me.
That's the thing. It was really, really weird. I always sweat really bad from my chest and head and back, but I never really sweat through my pits growing up. And then it was sophomore and junior year. It was maybe a year span where I started sweating from my armpits, and it wasn't even when I was working out. I'd literally be sitting there playing video games, and I could feel my armpits sweating, it would roll down my side.
Yeah.
And I had no fucking clue what was going on. I had never sweat like that before, and especially when I was just sitting there, I wasn't doing anything, and then it just went away. It was there, and then it was gone. I don't sweat out my armpits anymore. I do sweat out my armpits,
So
but not
weird. Right,
it was
right.
I had to stop buying white T-shirts because it was ruining them.
Right.
Yeah, white pits
Turn them yellow.
yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow. Yeah.
But no, it was the weirdest thing ever. But I've used the same deodorant since I was a kid.
And it's antiperspirant though.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The degree, I think it's Cool Rush is the scent.
Okay.
The degree men, you can get the 2-pack for $5.
And then you
cheap.
rub on your Sex Panther cologne.
That's right.
Sex Panther.
That's right, baby. Spending 300 bones on each
I
bottle.
haven't seen that movie in a long time.
It's a good one.
It's a great movie.
That smells like diesel fuel.
Oh my God! They're coming in the back door. They're coming in the back door. Save the children.
He kicked my dog. He took him. I think he kicked him. He kicked him off the bridge.
Good stuff. That is a good. I figure you guys have never even seen that movie.
Who would you rather have a dinner with, Will Ferrell or Kevin Hart?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
That's easy.
Let's go. Why?
Love you, Kevin Hart, but
Tell me about it.
because Will Ferrell's a legend.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
He's a legend in the making.
Still has time to go.
Yeah, he's in the
But
Hall of Fame
Will
talk
Ferrell-
for sure. Will
Ferrell's
Ferrell.
all
Yeah.
time.
I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart. I
Yeah?
just don't think he's funny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you seen him do stand up?
Like a lot of it. I think he's better at stand up than he is in movies. I think his movies are
No
terrible.
hate.
think
I just wanna know why.
I think his
What do you
movies
think?
are terrible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Man from Toronto with Woody Harrelson?
No.
You wouldn't like that.
92 of the dirtiest, kinkiest would you rather questions.
Okay, let's go. Oh, is that what you looked up right now? Okay, good talk. Just kidding.
Good talk.
Ooh, how do you feel about T-shirts with the hole in the front, the pocket in the front?
I like the frocket.
Yeah, the frocket.
I love the frocket.
It's so useful.
Now see, I don't get much use out of it on a T-shirt, But what I have figured out, I just bought 2 new nicer button-up shirts to wear for bartending at the mill.
Right.
And they don't have front pockets on them. And I don't wear an apron when I bartend. So it's like I need a place to just have a pen like ready to go.
Yeah.
And they don't have front pockets on them, so I have to put it put the little thing in my collar or whatever, and they never stay. But
Nope, never do.
I do. A frocket is very handy, stylish too.
That is.
Takes a normal T-shirt and makes it look a little bit better.
I like them.
This is just a plain black T-shirt, but looks better because it's got a front pocket on it.
The amount of times in a day where I have to open a door, but I have too many stupid things in my hands. Right here for the keys or the vape or the pencil or the whatever I'm holding. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You got any pockets?
No, I don't have any
shirts with pockets.
I don't have any pocket tees. Nope, and I also don't have any jorts.
Oh, dude. What about the cargo? What about the cargo shorts?
I got a good one.
Okay, he's found one.
Would you rather?
Here we go.
Would you rather?
This is the 21 Brix Street Would You Rather of the week.
Would you rather watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once to stop it?
Gross.
Oh my gosh, I can't even answer this.
That is terrible.
Oh my goodness.
That is so bad. I'm not.
I need to take a shower.
You're not answering that question.
I need to go to sleep,
I need to brush my teeth.
dude. Do we have any Germ-X? Dude? I need
The
to
dirtiest,
wash my
kinkiest would
face.
you rather's. They are on point with it.
My goodness. Neither. I'm not going to
neither.
answer that question. I can't do it.
I'm running.
Oh gosh.
Terrible.
Would you rather get a text from a one-night stand that says I'm pregnant or I have an incurable STD? That's a good one. I'd rather have her be pregnant.
But her texting you that she has the incurable STD doesn't mean that you got it. Means you need to get tested.
That is what it means.
That's what it's
Oh,
saying.
man.
Yeah, you have it now.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Pregnant.
Yeah, probably.
Pregnant. Because I don't have to go to the doctor for my wiener or something. Like everything works still. You know?
Right.
I don't got to take a Blue Chew every 6 hours to get it going. You
Those
know?
were some bad questions.
Might be bad.
Naughty.
Might be
You like it naughty.
Everyone naughty.
Stinky little questions.
Hey, I forewarned everybody. It said 92 of the dirtiest, kinkiest would you rather
92.
questions.
That's
I didn't even make it through 10 of them.
Yeah, we could do that all day.
That was number 8 and number 9.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't. I don't know.
Terrible. All right.
Well, what do you guys think about my mustache? It's pretty good. Huh?
It's growing out well. It's growing out well.
Very good. I like that we kept the soul patch too.
Trimmed it. Yeah, you're the one who told me, right? You're the one who told me you should grow this. Did you? Are you the one, or did Domino's people tell me?
I don't think it was me, but
I keep seeing your
when I do
Snap
just a
stories.
mustache, I keep
Are
the
you
soul
throwing
patch.
rocks at a trash can?
Hey! Yes, I am. Add JoshyPoo_26 on Snapchat. You'll find out what we're talking about. Is it kind of funny though?
Yeah. How many times have you hit it?
I hit it every time that I don't hold a phone.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I'm
there's
pretty
no proof
accurate.
of it?
Huh?
There's no proof?
You can hear it every time it hits. That's why I zoom in on it and then shut up, because it looks, and if you can't see it, you can hear it. You can tell when it hits the lid of the trash can,
Right.
or the trash can, because it's a very distinct plastic versus metal
I
sound.
don't ever look at Snapchat stories. What are you talking about?
I don't think I have one up.
One on, right? Do you not have any saved?
I don't know if I have any saved. So what I do is I work at Perkins on Mondays and Fridays, and I have a break. So I stand outside in the back and smoke my smoke scuzzer, and then I throw a rock at a dumpster. And if I hit the dumpster, that's the whole thing. I hit it. And I don't throw any more. And even I'm on break at Perkins. Come out here, and there's a dumpster. There's a dumpster right there. And I throw one rock at the dumpster, and if I hit it, I hit it. And if I don't, I didn't hit it.
I didn't
We're
hit
gonna
it.
try to see.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I put the camera down there. That's stupid. We're gonna try to hit this dumpster. Okay. You can't step off the concrete. All right, that's the rules. Can't step off the edge. just gotta throw a rock, all right? It's a pretty good sized rock. It's one of those rocks that's a little bit too straight, so the guys know if you throw a rock that's a little straight, it could curve, so you gotta get it real good.
All of a sudden, there's no more rocks in the rock bed.
Pull one time,
See, I didn't
just to the right.
Oh, I missed.
Just to the right. He said he's never hit one on camera.
Yeah. So that was number one.
So if you didn't get it on camera,
I've done like 4.
Did it really happen?
I've done like 4. I've got more on camera,
All right,
baby.
Good.
I don't have any saved, so I've got no proof. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're onto something.
Yeah.
If a tree falls in the forest, no one hears it.
You know, people always say, you know, if you can't prove it with video, it probably never happened.
Yeah, Pixar didn't happen, right?
Yeah.
Ray,
didn't happen.
yeah, Ray Lewis was like, Pixar didn't happen, but there was a camera in an elevator, so they were like, we
Right.
got you.
Jesus Christ. My God.
Or was it Ray Rice? Whoever I said, it was Ray Rice.
It was one of the two. It was, yeah, very
Fucking
nice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good thing there wasn't very many pics when OJ did it.
Exactly. There wasn't cameras everywhere.
I told my brother that I wanted a Bronco, and he's like, "Oh, you want an OJ mobile?"
I would love an OJ mobile.
Yeah, those things are hot.
Like
Have you
old
seen the new
school.
ones?
Yeah.
Or even the old school? Those are...
The old school ones are
Speaking of
definitely
sweet
cooler, but
cars-
you can't find one that's worth a shit anymore.
Speaking of sweet cars,
Unless you wanna pay $1 million.
cruise night is this Saturday.
Oh,
This
yeah,
Saturday.
cruise night,
So
baby.
downtown will be filled with awesome cars parked out in front of Brix. You have to swing by and check it out. We're going to have a Lamborghini down here
Really?
and a Ford Shelby.
Really?
Yeah. Like a real live
Whose Lamborghini is it?
my buddy's, Jason's.
Is that the gray one that's around town? The real dark colored
No,
one?
his is now, he had it, what color was it? He just got it. He got this thing shipped in from San Francisco.
Fantastic.
And he just got it redone with, I think it's baby blue now.
Oh my!
Should I go buy the
goodness.
Lamborghini from American Auto and drive it around?
Yeah, the
I
yellow
saw
one.
that too. Yeah,
I saw that too.
It's like that thing.
$110,000.
I drove by and I said, dude, you could have picked up this one and you wouldn't have had to pay shipping.
So he lives here in town?
Yeah, he's a farmer up north
Nice.
northeast of
He
town.
owns a Lamborghini in Kearney,
Nice.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
There's a couple. There's a
He
guy
probably only does it for show and stuff then. You drive that
he
around
goes-
here,
he
you're
goes-
going to
Man,
ruin that.
You got
thing.
it like that. Do it for whatever you want to do it for.
He goes out to the Raceway Park, I know, with his Shelby and races out there.
Really?
I don't know if he's taking his Lambo out there or not, but
Wow.
What kind of Lamborghini is it?
I don't know the
have no
difference.
idea.
Door, Gallardo.
Oh
it's
my
two-door. I don't know what kind. You have to come down and check
I
it
think
out.
all Lamborghinis are two
You're
doors.
going to have to check it out.
I don't think there's a four-door
There's not a four-door
Lamborghini.
I mean,
Lamborghini.
maybe they have the SUV now.
You know,
huh? Like the
that,
small size
that
SUV.
means it's like a
Lamborghini truck?
Four doors or two doors is a classification. That means if it has 4 doors, it's a sedan.
Oh.
No, because they got 4-door Lamborghini trucks. They got like a Porsche Cayenne
That'd
or
be like
something.
a
You know,
SUV
It's a
though.
4-door. It's a small
Yeah, that's
SUV.
Porsche, not Lamborghini.
But Lamborghini has a truck now like that.
oh, do they really?
Yeah. Because it's in like songs. Pull up in the Lamborghini truck, and then like people on Instagram.
Interesting. Yeah, no, sorry.
No, I don't care.
So you have to swing down and you can check it out on Saturday
Yeah, I think we gotta do that, Matt.
and enjoy some ice cold bush lights.
That's right. That's right.
Probably just be sticking to the rumpies.
Rumpies in the afternoon.
I'll tell you what. I
Rumpies
tried.
for breakfast.
That's like I go to the Dome every once in a while at 7 a.m.
Okay,
My
so
goodness.
this
My
morning I
goodness.
asked my kids what they wanted for breakfast, and they're like cereal. So I started pulling it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like Rice Krispies, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, toasted rice. I'm like, what is this?
What is
toasted
that?
Is it
toasted
like an
rice.
off-brand Rice Krispies?
Off-brand. That's how hard we're being hit right now. I have to eat toasted rice.
Yo, it's bad. It's bad for the economy
It's
when
bad,
the
people.
Asians are deep fat frying their rice.
Right?
son.
Toasted rice.
When you do Rice Krispies, do you put sugar in it?
Yes.
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 My kids add coconut.
Really?
You.
Yeah.
And the
I
Rice
hate
Krispies?
coconut.
Yeah.
Really? Like coconut water?
Coconut flakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Out of those though, I would definitely be choosing the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was big Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's
and
how I am
Peanut
too.
Butter
I'm
Captain
Retweet,
Cinnamon
retweet.
Toast Crunch.
Retweet.
Peanut Butter Captain Crunch and Cinnamon Toast Crunch were the cereals I rotated. growing up. Peanut Butter Captain Crunch Have you ever had the milk after you've eaten peanut butter crunch?
Yeah, it's good.
Captain Crunch.
I agree. I agree.
So good.
Yep.
I was the kid that like, once my mom didn't put a restriction on, like when I was making my own breakfast or whatever, like I'd eat 3 bowls of peanut butter Captain Crunch. The roof of my mouth would be raw. Because I'd eat so much fucking Captain Crunch.
Mine is toasted strudels. Toaster strudels.
Toaster strudels. Yeah.
They come in like an 8-pack, and I'll eat like 6 of them for breakfast.
My goodness.
Where'd the toaster strudels go? In my belly.
Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts were we would get the family packs, and I think it had like 8 in a box. And
do you put anything on? Did you put anything on your Pop-Tarts?
No.
Okay.
Me neither.
My kids think I'm the weirdest person in the world because I put butter on my Pop-Tarts.
I've heard that's fantastic.
What kind of Pop-Tart?
Strawberry.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of putting anything on there.
I've heard
it was
butter.
It was like one of those things where like if we had the cinnamon ones, I would prefer them not toasted. I would eat the cinnamon ones not toasted.
Right.
And then the chocolate fudge ones I would actually dip in my milk rather than just eat it, because I always had a glass of milk with my Pop-Tarts.
Right, yeah, you have to.
I would actually dip the chocolate fudge one in the milk, and then the chocolate chip one was probably the one that I ate the most of.
Pop-Tarts are probably one of my favorite late night snacks too.
Well, and see, and that's when I was a kid.
Nothing like a warm Pop-Tart with butter and a glass of milk.
I once snuck one of the boxes because my whole family ate them, so we would get 4 or 5 boxes at a time, 4 or 5 8-packs at a time.
Right.
And I once took one of the boxes and hid it under my bed.
Oh my gosh.
And when it was bedtime or whatever, I'd go to bed and I'd fucking pull one out and eat it in the dark.
Nice.
Just trying to be as quiet as you can with that wrapper.
Sneaking some Pop-Tarts. That's
good.
probably why I wasn't very athletic until I was a senior in high school.
It happens. You peaked.
Sneaking. No, I will never say that I peaked in high school. Freshman year of college is when I peaked.
There we go.
All right. Well, come out and see us this Tuesday for karaoke, Friday for cruising karaoke.
That's right.
Cruise night on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We got all things going on. All things Brix all the time. Mm-hmm. You know where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Right here. That's where we're at.
Uh-huh.
Then next week, gear up for the biggest party in Kearney
of your life
since 2022's 21st Street Block Party. So get out here, listen to some bands, eat some good food, drink some cold drinks. Out on the Brix, we're partying.
That's right. That's
right. Good time.
That's right. Matt, you got anything coming up? Any announcements?
Nothing other than I know that a lot of people can't afford to eat at the Copper Mill, but you should send your parents out that way because it is very slow. And I have to pay rent. And I already took out a loan from my loan officer for last month's rent, and I haven't been able to pay that back. So, yeah. Or somebody just needs to put a shock collar on me so I can't leave my apartment and go to the bar. But we all know what the correct answer is.
She's coming after a finger next week.
Oh, man.
Got a finger off.
Man.
No, she's nice. She's nice
until you're one digit down.
She'd send Palomo after me.
That's right.
Well, what would he do? He's your friend.
I messing with his girlfriend's money. I don't think that.
Okay. I missed that part.
Shout out Ella for helping me pay the rent. I'll have you paid as soon as I can. We've got a good wedding party coming in on Friday. It's a party of 76 for a dinner, and it's an open bar for like 2 hours. So I'm hoping that I will make at least like $300.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a good time.
Then I can pay you.
It's a good time.
And if not, he's going to start selling
feet pics.
Exactly.
Feet pics.
We're sexting the 67-year-olds.
I might have to go back to catfishing the sugar daddies.
That's right.
All right, so we'll see you soon.
I have one small announcement.
I'm sorry.
I haven't even told you yet. I told him when we were out there, I'm not cheating on you, but I'm cheating on you. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm doing another podcast.
Gotcha.
With Kearney Combat. Shout out to Richard Barajas over at Kearney Combat. Go to that YouTube channel. I'm going to be putting up the first YouTube video hopefully today, but we're going to be doing podcasts and interviews and vlogs over on the Kearney Combat YouTube channel, so check it out and look for me there. That's what I've got.
There we go.
Is he going to be demonstrating jiu-jitsu like holds and positions on you during these podcasts?
Exactly. The whole podcast is informative on choking people out. So it's a submission podcast. I'm just a test dummy.
I bet you'd get a lot more views if you did it shirtless.
You think? Okay.
There's a crowd out there.
True.
You think there's a
crowd
market
out there for everything?
Think there's a market for watching asparagus get choked out?
All right, I'm hungry.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Toast to
I'm
go.
hungry. Keep it real. Keep it simple. Keep it real simple.
Love
Bye,
you.
Dad.